And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to round number 4, match 4 of the broadcast of HomeStory Cup number 27. Welcome to the B stream as we are jumping into our fresh best of 3 and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tokamak. We have the red Protoss player. We have the French Protoss. It is DnS. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the blue Protoss player from the land of the UK. It is OpTiMiStC. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chats. Coming into this, I would lean in favor DnS, as he is a bit of a more veteran player of the scene and of the region. But from what we've seen from OpTiMiStC, he is very cheesy, very aggressive. He is not the most standard of players, and we might have some shenanigans in store for us. I look forward to it. I did look forward to it. Show us what you got. Let's go. Oh. Here we go. That's now 2-gate. So 2-gate opener here out of OpTiMiStC. Likewise, 2-gate opener out of DnS as well. So far, mirrored starts, mirrored builds, and welcome one and all to Tokamak. Tokamak is one of the larger maps of the map pool. Long rush distance by ground, defendable bases, and we often see longer and later games on Tokamak in the other matchups. I should emphasize in the other matchups because PvP, pappy, they're all animals. They're all animals. Speaking of proxy, let's go. Speaking of, it's going to be a 2-gate opener. The second pylon is going to be hidden, and we are proxying across the map instead. This is a prime location for a proxy Stargate, but we could even double down and throw down a proxy Robo. What's it going to be? For now, we do see that DnS is scouting. He's checking back at home. He has 2 pylons in the main base. Meanwhile, OpTiMiStC, he is missing a pylon. We're looking for the pylon, and soon DnS, he will confirm the pylon is not where it should be. The pylon is out on the map. Is it a real proxy or is it a fake? We can see it's very real, and it is proxy Stargate. Now, a proxy Stargate is not an all-in. This is an aggressive build, that is true, but it is designed to expand behind it. The purpose of a proxy Stargate is proxy Oracle to deal critical damage across the map, to wreak havoc in the economy, and allow yourself to take an economic lead as a result. So a bit of an aggressive and cheeky build here by OpTiMiStC. We'll see how DnS does respond. So far, he is fanning out. He's searching for the proxy, scouting on the right-hand side. You can see his rally here towards the edge on the right-hand side of the map. Likewise, Stalkers checking towards the left as well. This is a more common proxy Stargate location. He's looking, he's scouting, but so far has found nothing. Not without trying, though. Again, he fans out his probe. He fans out his Stalkers as well, trying to figure out what's going on. Behind this will expand. And the Oracle is almost done. The Oracle's being cornered as we speak. A double adept right down the middle, right down the center. OpTiMiStC is moving in. Does have a slightly later expansion, but he's here to deal economic damage. The adepts are going to be zoned away. Here comes the Oracle. Ideally wants to avoid the Stalkers. Oh! Does skirt around the edge. Adepts say shade in. Ooh, they do not make it through. Forced to recall, and the proxy has been seen. The proxy is scouted, and DnS, he will shut it down. Likewise, across the map, shield batteries on the way, sentries as well. He's ready. Yeah, he's in position, he's ready. Is it going to be enough? Oracle dives in, he gets 1, 2, 3, up to 4. Oh my god, barely 4 probes. Not bad. 4 workers go down. Oracle does pull away. And with that, OpTiMiStC takes a worker lead. Look at this, 28 workers to 21. And again, that's what he was hoping for. That's what he wanted. But can he survive the aggression? Oh, as these Stalkers are catching at the Adept. And DnS moves out. Takes out the first Adept. Nice pickup. Takes down 1. Stalkers are warping him back at home. But more Stalkers have arrived. And DnS, he might just overwhelm here. Yeah, there's no shield battery. No shield battery. Pylons under fire. Stalkers taking a lot of hits. Taking a lot of damage. Pylon goes down. And even though OpTiMiStC had a higher worker count, he's stuck on 1 base. He's stuck on 1 base. DnS, he can rally to his natural. He has more efficient mining. Ooh, takes out a Stalker. Oh. He gets 1. He gets 1 Stalker. DnS going for a Dark Shrine in the main. Bold move. Going into DTs. DnS, he has no detection. He has no Robo. He has no Stargate. He has no Forge. There's no way for DnS to have detection. But there's no pylon. There's no way to warp in across the map. Another Stalker for Jesus. Another Stalker goes down. The base is getting low, and this might just be too much. This might just be game-ending damage here. OpTiMiStC did kill a bunch of workers at the start of the game, but he just could not defend against a counterattack. And the natural base, it's going to be sniped. It's going to go down. Massive pickoff. Dark Shrine is still not done. GG gets called, and DnS, he will snowball out of control and take game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Again, it wasn't a bad start. It was not a bad start for OpTiMiStC to get that damage done, I should say, with his Oracle. Unfortunately, he was not ready for the counterattack. Unfortunately, back at home, his first adept went down. He had no safety shield battery, which is necessary to survive and necessary to defend. Likewise, the Stargate got depowered, so he had no backup Oracle, and he was just overwhelmed. He was just overwhelmed by the sheer amount of stalkers there from DnS. He punished quite hard. GG. GG, well played. With that, we are now getting ready for game number 2. As DnS takes the lead, and we'll see if he can claim the series. So we're jumping into game 2. Game 2 is going to be on Pylon. Ooh, we go from one of the larger maps in the map pool to one of the smaller maps. One of the smaller maps instead. Pylon, of course, is known for having a short rush distance by ground, having a very direct rush distance as well. Aggression is favored on Pylon. Let's go. Let us go. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Pylon, we have the French Protoss player. We have the red Protoss leading the series 1-0. It is DnS. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the blue Protoss player. We have the Protoss player from the land of the UK. It is OpTiMiStC. We go. It's one of those things where, sure, you can open up aggressively, you can get some damage done, but if you can't get away with it, then was it worth it? You know, was it worth in the end if he could not survive the counterattack, he could not survive the counter-aggression? We'll see how OpTiMiStC will adjust. We'll see how he does change his approach. Go. Go. So now 2-gate opener out of both players. And the probes do move out. Of course, last time OpTiMiStC did hide his Pylon. This time we are just sending them straight across the map instead. Okay, let's go. We're scouting. This time we're scouting. We are looking for said pylons as well. There it is, second pylon for DnS in the main. And OpTiMiStC doing the same. This time, no proxy from anyone. So no proxy, no shenanigans. Both players will scout and both players will confirm the location of the second pylon. So they're both going to be aware that there is nothing hidden across the map, that they are safe. From here, we could end up in a standard opener. We could just expand and take our natural bases. We could end up, oh, speaking of, yeah, greedy build here. It's going to be a Sentry expand. Basically, we're making a Zealot, but only making it to cancel. To cancel the Zealots, to then get a faster Nexus, to have a greedier build. Yeah, there it is. There's that Nexus. It should be canceling the Zealot soon. Behind this, it is Stalker Sentry, standard opener out of DnS. DnS with this is going to be a little bit safer. He's going to be getting some scouting information, and he will have a later expand. Meanwhile, yep, there we go. The Zealot was cancelled, and OpTiMiStC, he is just cutting corners. As a result, the pressure is on DnS. He doesn't know it yet. But OpTiMiStC is just cutting corners. He's being greedy. He will have the greater economy. It's going to be on DnS to try to punish that and make up for that. Oh, as we have our take of choice. So Twilight Council open out of DnS, getting into Blink Stalkers. Hallucination is going to be moving out across the map. Meanwhile, OpTiMiStC going for a Robo opener. This does go in line with what we're seeing here. So again, we are cutting corners, faster expansion, faster economy, and following it up with a Robo into a more defensive setup here. As a result, when it comes to our take of choices here, DnS will have map control. He will have map control. He will have Blink, of course, with his Blink Stalkers. Instead, OpTiMiStC, he will have early Immortal production for a more robust army, but a slower army. So he's going to be stuck at home, stuck defending, and he could turn this into a 2-base all-in. So we'll see where he leads us after the Immortal production, after the initial setup. It's not uncommon to see like a Robo Opener into a Twilight Council, into a Gateway Explosion, into Glaive Adepts instead. So we'll keep an eye on our Protoss player here. No shot. No shot. We're just going to take a third base. No shot. Are we that crazy? Are we that greedy? Optimist. He's going. Oh my god. I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen a player do this. So 2-gate opener, of course, faster natural to begin with, into a Robo, into a very fast third. Hallucination does confirm, and DnS. He does cancel. Yeah, he does cancel. I believe there's a shield battery in production. Does cancel. Will take his own third. Getting into blink, but again, the pressure is very much so on DnS here, where he's playing catch up. He will expand. He's playing catch up. I mean, there's no gateways. There's no third gateway. There's no fourth gateway. He's not set up aggressively. Ooh, does get across the map. Uh-oh. 2 probes, they one-shot workers. 3 probes going down. Nice force field. Does force a recall. Gets one. Gets one adept. Optimus now going into his own forge. Likewise, Twilight Council building up on 2 bases. Rushing into his third. And DnS is not punishing. He's not really intending to punish. I spoke about how he should have blink control, sorry, he should have map control with blink, and he should, but again, he's delaying his gateways, just now going for a Robo, going for a Forge. We're getting into a longer game. So we're both working towards the mid game here. I do give the edge to OpTiMiSC, assuming that he can preserve his bases and build up his mineral line. DnS moves in. There is a shield battery. Shield battery is done. More probes going to be going down. Not bad. At the same time, double adept towards a natural. Nice harassing right from DnS. Very nice. From here, he does come into the shade. Could have gone into the main, but settles for the natural. Gets another couple of worker kills. Yeah, 6 probes going down. 6, 7, up to 8 probes. And on the one hand, yes, DnS, he doesn't go for the kill. He doesn't try to break the expansion. Oh my god. Ooh, as that FC also get across the map. I was about to say that he's done a great job here at harassing to make up for his otherwise economic losses. And saying that, though, I also lose probes across the map. Stalkers, they move in. Nice force fields. Locking down one of the Immortals. Yeah, it does lock him down. Can he break through? Not quite. Yeah, the shield battery is a little bit too good. That was a bit of a waste of those force fields, is what I will say. As a lot of force fields get spent. And he does not kill the Immortal. So Optimus is holding. He's holding on. Behind this, going to be skipping blink, going straight to charge. So charge, +1. He so far has 3 Immortals to the 0 of DnS. And this is what's dangerous here about what Optimus has been doing. Like, the Immortal count has been getting a bit out of hand. And with 3 Immortals, he can bully this army. He can try. Nice force fields. There we go. Locks down one of them. Locks down 2. Zones away the rest of the army. So nice force fields here from DnS. But the shield barriers, they're not ready. The stalkers are low. Optimus moving through. It does push forward, takes down the pylon. Depowers the shield batteries. And DnS, he can't engage. Yeah, he cannot engage. Not into 3 Immortals. Brutal force fields. Oh my god, locking down the probes. Nice done by Optimus. At the same time, force field on the Immortal. Does force a recall. And DnS holds. Oh no! DnS does hold on, despite that 8 more probes going down. Still very tense. Still very tense here between our 2 players. Optimus does take a worker lead. He's building up another Immortal, getting into +2. Does have the faster upgrades. DnS, oh, a bit of a messy main. A little bit. Just break open his main. Now, when it comes to our 2 armies here, we just see that DnS, of course, does still have that Stalker advantage, so he can try to poke in, poke out, snipe a couple of key structures or key units, bypass the army. Optimus going for a 4th. Get into his 4th base. Likewise, Prism into the main. Both players are expanding. Prism across the map as well. Both players getting distracted. It's a massive orbit into the main, going for +2. It was a massive lead on +2 here that Optimus had, but not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. It's going to be denied. Nice pickup. Zell's taking it to the mineral line. DnS pulls away. And suddenly DnS, he does take that upgrade lead away from Optimus. So up and upgrades, +2 almost done. Is about to finish. Again, that was a massive snipe in the main. Optimus moving out. He's pushing into a wall of Archons. We have 3 Archons already. The charge lots are not going to be able to do much here. Prism back into the main. Optimus, he commits. Oh no. Yeah, he commits in. Dives on the Archons. And the Zells, they should melt here. Shield Battery putting in a lot of work. Yeah, the Archons, they hold their own. Optimus looking for a better angle. Trying to dive in. Prism, they get on top of the Immortals. They get 1, they get 2. 2 Immortals go down. DnS, he should be able to hold on here. He should have enough. Oh, the Prism. The Prism! Oh, get out of here. One more volley. Prism goes down. Massive pickup, and GG gets called. Optimus, he runs out of steam. He was losing workers across the map, and with that GG DnS, he will take the series 2-0. GG. Hey, hey, hey. Again, a very intense back and forth. Both players that had their moments in that game. We had Optimus being hyper greedy and even taking some better fights initially. We had DnS bouncing back with his harass, adept harass, stalker movement. The drop into the main base was huge. It didn't mean that he had that upgrade advantage. An upgrade advantage he shouldn't have, right? He should not have had +2 over the +1 of Optimus, but he was able to get away with that. Likewise, it was just a brutal push there from Optimus, moving into 3 Archons. Mass Zealot can be good against Stalkers and against Immortals, but against Archons, they don't do much. They don't do much. They got shut down. In the end, Optimus, he got outscaled in that game. He got out-teched in a way, and GG. GG, well played. DnS, he will claim the series 2-0, and with that, he will claim his first win of the group. GG. GG, well played. He'll claim his first win, and we are getting ready for our next matchup. First things first, the hell's going on? Let's catch up. Let's catch up on the brackets and figure out where we are. Exclamation mark me in the chat if you guys want to have a look back at yourselves. Let us switch our scenes over and have a look. Okay, so it looks like round 4 is underway. We just wrapped up. We just wrapped up with DnS versus Optimus. DnS does take an Optimus 2-0. Meanwhile, we have Fiant. Oh my, ay papi. Este Fiant, he's up 1-0 against Mana. Very nice, very impressive. He does take a lead in that series. Ryung is also up against Lambo as well. So Ryung and Fiant, they do both pop off, but they are mid-series. And again, I believe Lambo versus Ryung is being covered by the mainstream. Indy might be covering Mana versus Fiant, I will say that, so check out Indy's stream. Indy is a Polish caster and he does often like to feature his boys, so he might be covering Mana's matches. Otherwise, again, we're still waiting for the other 2 matches to conclude, and up next we have the final round of Group A. We have Lambo versus DnS, we have Ryung versus Mana, and Fiant versus Optimus, and that is going to be our series. Fiant and Optimus, that is going to be our next match on the channel, the final series of Group A. And then we can talk about Group B. There we go. I was trying to find it. Then we can get into Group B thereafter. We'll get there. We'll get there. There might be an extended break, and also there might be some content on the mainstream as well. Usually, HomeStory Cup, they're always quite fond of, having some, maybe some soccer matches or some football matches, or maybe Gabe will make some pizzas. Usually, Gabe does make pizzas on the final day. Just bear that in mind. It's still day 1. So day 1. Also, my apologies. It looks like the mainstream are covering Fiant and Mana. I assume they were in the Ryung series, but I don't think that's the case unless they already wrapped up. It's possible. I think they may have been covering. Oh, they covered both. Okay. Yeah. They're covering both. But for the time being, we are going to be going on a short break, so take this time to get some snacks, get some food, get some water, drain your disruptors, and massage your marines. We'll be back soon with our next matchup, with our next series with Fiant and Optimus, after they wrap up. Like, again, Fiant, he still has to finish his series first, and then we'll be following him into Optimus. Just catching up. Catching up in the chat. Sniping the War Prison before that, +2 forward secure the gate. Yeah, again, the +2, right? Like, the upgrade advantage was huge. It was huge. Oh my god. It was crazy. But yes, with that, we're going to be going in that short break. So yeah, take your time. Take your time, Pappy. We'll be back soon with some more StarCraft. See you then. See you then, Pappy. See you then.